No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion, Olin.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure four leg lock. Coming at you live from Cousin Tyrone's basement.
Here in King Gunther's guest room, I have some essential oils. We're a little stressed, but we're going to be okay. We know that at some point the championship is in our future, but just not going to happen anytime soon.
Not there just yet, Wonder. Not there just yet. But your floor was bouncy last night. Before we jump into some, I guess, wrestling talk, I did have some breaking news.
Whoa!
It was announced that former WWE superstar and champion Ronda Rousey is stepping back into the hexagon, not the octagon, but the hexagon. Taking on, this is actually a fight. I wonder. I know you're not a big MMA guy, but this fight has been talked about for decades. Gina Carano, who is a former Elite XC Strike Force champion. She's the pioneer of women's mixed martial arts. She actually retired as soon as Ronda came back from the Olympics. This was supposed to be the one that.
Oh, okay. This
was the big one. This was Tyson Holyfield type of level, and it just never happened. It never happened. Gina never made it over to the UFC, and just never happened. But now that these ladies are, I mean, Gina's 43, Ronda's I think 38. Now that these ladies are, towards the end. Now I shouldn't even say towards the end. They're retired. They're coming out of retirement to fight each other. And I thought it was fitting to bring it here to F4 because obviously Ronda was former WWE.
Yeah, I watched, not me, my son watched a Ronda match this morning from one of the Money in the Banks where, who was it? Liv cashed in and got the belt from Ronda Rousey. But yeah, I did see some news about that. So what is it? It's not UFC. It's like a competitor. What exactly is it?
Most valuable promotions. MVP is the promotion. I believe that's Jake Paul's promotion. I believe because Amanda Serrano Taylor 1 and 2 was on MVP. They got a deal with Netflix. So
got it.
Outside of Jake Paul just being an idiot and a horrible person, this is really cool for these ladies who, and the cool thing about MVP is that they lean towards supporting women's combat sports. If you remember right, just a few months ago, they had a whole women's card by Amanda Serrano and Taylor as well.
Yeah.
And, it's really cool to see that this fight, I'm assuming, is going to be headlining this. I don't see who can top these two ladies' names on this card, but May the 16th on Netflix. This is a big deal because it's like the UFC just did their deal with Paramount. And it's almost like, hey, Netflix, are you guys starting to get into this mixed martial arts bag? Because if so, does that mean that the UFC will have some type of challenge?
I don't know. From I don't. As you know, I don't watch much UFC or MMA in general, but it feels like it would be good, right? Like it's always good to have competition. And this is just me being who I am. It always feels like the upcoming UFC card is like it's huge, it's big. They always joke like, oh, it's the biggest card we've had. UFC 438, it's bigger than 400, so I think competition is good. It'll be interesting to see if it builds and if there's fighters that decide to go that way, because at the end of the day, it's all about money.
It is.
Because if you're getting your head bashed in, hopefully you're making some money and you just don't want to get your head bashed in for nothing.
You brought up a good point with the UFC, Dana White specifically talking about the biggest cards. And to be honest with you, they're really not. Ever since it's moved to Paramount, it's not the biggest cards. And we're getting that a lot with Triple H right now as well, where he's hyping up these events to be something spectacular. You won't want to miss it. The Royal Rumble, we're going to have so many crazy, spontaneous things.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really that spontaneous or surprising, right?
No.
Which opens up the Line 4 competition, where if you are gonna give us some really cool things, it could take viewership away from the WWE. Hence, my man, your man, our man, MJF. Recently coming out, cut a great. Matter of fact, Wonder. Let's go ahead and play this promo real quick.
Ooh, do it, yeah.
Beat Brody King, and I think I want one more tune-up match before I happen to beat Hangman at Revolution. Zilla Fatu. People think you're next up. People think you have the potential to be the next big Samoan sensation, like The Rock, like Roman. Big shoes to fill, my friend. You know what I think? Gosh, I think you're just another sloppy Samoan Nepo baby back bitch. And I'm going to prove it. I'm coming to House of Glory and I'm putting the grandest prize of them all, the Triple B, the AEW World Championship, on the line. My friend, when this match is over, you'll be done getting on your hands and knees praying to the tribal chief, and you're going to have to start praying the Big Hebrew, a man who's more talented than your whole family tree will ever be. When I'm through with you, your Uncle Rikishi's going to cry on his podcast. Your cousin Jay's no longer going to have the ability to yeet, and there won't be a single woman on God's green earth who will ever be willing to touch your meat. Because I'm a generational talent. Because I'm the greatest wrestler on God's green earth. Because my name, Zilla, is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you. And on February 20th at House of Glory, my God, you're going to know it.
That was, you sent that to me yesterday, day before, and I was like, holy shit, how do I watch House of Glory?
Exactly right. It's things like this where it's like you have MJF that's putting up his AEW World Championship against a scary man and Zilla Fatu, who is House of Glory's Crown Jewel champion, and it's like MJF is playing this so right. He's playing so right. He's going after the hottest guy on, quote unquote, the independent scene. We know that Zilla is in the prospect field to take things to another level. And if you go and wrestle this guy and you cut a promo like that, guess what we're going to do? Oh, let's go see what MJF does over there on AEW. Let's see what's going on with Maxwell over there. And he's going to steal viewership, bro. Like, this is...
I don't know if there's a better talker in all of wrestling than him. That's saying a lot, but who's better?
Him or Heyman, right? Like, Paul Heyman could probably give him a run for his money, but he's really good, man. Yeah. He is really good. And I'm excited to see what this... to be honest with you, I've only seen clips. I haven't watched a full House of Glory card. But, Triller TV, to answer your question, Triller TV is how we watch House of Glory. And that's Friday. That's this Friday.
Yes, this Friday. Seemed like it happened really quick, and they were just like, yeah, let's make it happen. And then boom, that promo, it's enough to make you want to watch. Also, if you follow wrestling to a certain extent, about up and coming guys or independents or the Samoan dynasty, you've probably heard of Zilla. And yeah, I'm hyped. I definitely want to watch it.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman cooked everybody. Your dad did all this podcast and cry.
Yeah. Your Uncle Rikishi. No woman's going to want to touch your meat. Yikes.
Your cousin ain't going to be able to yeet. Going after Roman. Oh, he cooked everybody.
Yeah, it was great.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. I love the clip that's going around too now. Like, it's not just a single clip, but like someone put it together of him on Rosie O'Donnell when he was younger. With who is it? Right here. Who is it? Getting old, Dre.
Oh, Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that clip was great watch. If you haven't watched his CVV interview with Chris Van Vliet, great interview. This new one, he is him. He is him, and what you see is what you get. And Chris brought up that clip, and he was like, "Yeah, they told me I had to say the opera thing." He was like, I knew from the beginning of my young age, I was going to be the best pro wrestler ever."
That's awesome.
Big Hebrew.
Yeah, Big Hebrew. Great nickname.
It's great. So he got me hype. Where do you want to start, man? Do you want to start with Javon beating your man's?
No, I don't want to start there. I want to start on one note about injuries. Chelsea Green, Braun Breaker. Obviously, Bianca Belair has been out for a long time. I saw something that said she's supposed to be having surgery on her finger. I can't imagine how bad that is to have her out this long, but it must be pretty bad, obviously, you know. And then Seth Rollins. It seems like, I mean, all four of those, I guess you take Bianca out because it's been a while, but all three of those are very prime, like on every week. Breaker going out with the hernia, had surgery. He'll be back. Seth, they had to take, kayfabe had to take him out, but in real life, some type of injury where he had to leave. And then Chelsea was just constant, man. Like, so, I mean, it only leads for people to step up, but I just was sitting there last night thinking, like, damn, Breaker was like, I mean, he was in this story. Like, and then prior to that was Seth. So maybe there's a little bit of a vision curse. What are your thoughts?
Do you think Breaker was injured going in the Rumble? Do you think that's why they got him out so quick?
I don't know. Maybe. But I swear he was back after that. Like he wrestled the week after Rumble.
Maybe he did. Was there probably a triple threat or something?
I need to go back and look. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's a hernia surgery. He'll be fine, but it just seems like really just like bad luck on the Vision's end for them not to be able to tell these longer stories. And now we get we get the masked man again, a different masked man, just terrorizing them. And this masked man, I'm confident the one on Raw last night was not the one on Royal Rumble. Body type, everything felt different. Who do you think the masked man could be? It's not Seth.
I don't think it's Seth, but I also I don't take the masked man as that's the same guy that they're gonna show in the reveal, right? Mm-hmm. The internet has been throwing Waller's name around.
I saw Bad Bunny. I'm like, well, as that will be who the final person will be. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
I don't see Bad Bunny being a part of the Vision. I would love him
breaking down the Vision. Breaking down
the Vision. Yeah. That'd be cool. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be fun, but I don't see that being him. But there was rumors that Bad Bunny is coming back to make a run with the WWE.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm with it.
I'm up in the air. I don't know if it's somebody from NXT. I don't know if it's somebody from TNA. I don't know if it is Waller.
Maybe it's a group of people.
It could be. It could be. I see the facial hair. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's hard to say, and maybe and they may not even tie together, but maybe the masked men have something to do with what's in the box. What's in the crate, rather. You saw that, yeah?
Yeah, so I seen that, and it's an elimination chamber when that crate opened. I instantly said Y2J because we've been waiting for this thing.
Yeah, and he has a very history of countdowns and such. So that's what I thought too.
So, but I mean, put a bigger surprise. I don't know. When do they open it up? Do they open it up at the start of the elimination chamber? Is it going to be in the back? Is somebody going to put it in the ring?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going to open this crate at? He said send it to SmackDown. So
yeah,
is somebody going to open it? It's a big crate.
Yeah, I think it's going to float back and forth until the chamber. That's just my thoughts. That's just something to keep that surprise top of mind for people. But I don't want this. No, send it back to Raw. So
watch it just be another statue.
Or let's see. I guess we're going into March. It's like Hornswoggle in there.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I don't know who it is. I don't know who the masked man is. I was thinking about this last night. Is the whole plan for the Vision, is it losing steam? Are we interested in the Vision still?
I think so, just because they're always on. Um, they throw the Masked Man in there to make you wonder. So the storyline itself, you're still interested in, and they're still like taking out top stars, quote unquote. So I think so. I would say yes.
Well, Bronson Reed said that he's the one that's gonna finish this thing. When I get my hands on this guy, it's over.
Yeah.
So maybe they're leading up to this Masked Man and Bronson Reed getting it on. I don't know. For a minute there, I was thinking, who has beef with them? And I'm like, everybody has beef.
Yeah.
with them.
Legitimately everybody. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to pick one person that may be under there. I just hope that the reveal isn't like the Austin Theory reveal. Like, don't just have him stand there and take, but let's really like do something cool.
It's Grayson. It's Grayson.
But why is that exciting?
It's not. He went off with the New Day. He left Theory, and I have no idea how that makes sense to have him come in and destroy the Vision. It's not.
Yeah.
It can't be AJ Styles. He's done. I don't know. I don't know who it is. Guess what?
Damn. Popular Dre.
I was gonna say we have a special caller. No, it's not.
Yeah, I think the Vision's fine. I think there's a lot of like fun storylines. I'm digging Steph Liv. I think that'll be fun. She fucking made Liv cry. That was cool.
Because everything she said was the truth.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is where we got CM Punk telling Finn Balor, what's up? And now Finn Balor and JD got into it.
Hey, shout out to JD for being back too.
Yeah.
The crowd, the Memphis crowd sold the shit out of that. I was like, oh, JD. And it was kind of like, nobody. I'm like, this guy literally puts everything on the line every time he wrestles. Head smashed into the announce to all this shit. And Memphis is just like, I'm like, damn, at least clap. Shit.
Collapsed lung and everything.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's JD. I mean, we love him. Great. Hey, shout out to JD, but you ain't getting a pop, IG.
It's cool. He's back. He doesn't need a big pop. Just be like, can we clap? Like, oh, yeah, all right.
Give him credit. He got the bobblehead chance.
Yeah.
Chance.
That's true. I guess they're saying something. Yeah.
But Punk cooked last night.
Punk was very good. I don't know. I mean, because outside of when Finn won the Universal title originally, then he got hurt. He hasn't had anything else outside of the Judgment Day when it comes to like gold championships, the tag title. So I agree and disagree with Punk's statements. I think him being in the Judgment Day has kept him consistently on TV in one way or the other. But, again, he hasn't reached the top levels of WWE since that injury. So I guess Punk is correct.
Yeah, Finn Balor is a top tier card kind of guy, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the masses believe that, though.
Well, he doesn't have the look. Like,
what are you talking about? That dude's body's the best in the WWE.
He's chiseled to an extent, but if he walks into a room, like let's say him, Roman, Randy, all walk into a room, are you going to be like, damn, Finn's jacked?
Nah.
Right. Though he's an amazing wrestler, to me, probably one of the best that they've had in quite some time. But yeah, it's not like looking at him, he just doesn't pop off. The demon pops off, but you can't have that demon character all the time. But I do love Finn. I just think they don't see him as a top guy or a champion to that level. So
let's say Liv and Finn both disappear from the Judgment Day. Liv's gonna be fine, right? Liv's gonna do her thing. Do we lose Finn in the shuffle of all these pro wrestlers on the roster right now? If he leaves the Judgment Day?
If he leaves the Judgment Day, I think Finn needs to head to SmackDown because I think Raw is too thick at the moment. I can see him shining on SmackDown though.
What do you want him to go after that heavyweight or the Universal title, or would you like to see him go and get that US title?
I think a US title would be fun. That's like perfect for him. I don't think he's like heavyweight champ either title. They always change the fucking names of these things. I don't think he fits into either one anymore.
Damn.
Because you think like, okay, Cody, Roman, Drew, like talker, they can all, well, Roman to an extent, they can all talk, right?
Yeah.
They all can go. I mean, I think Cody makes Finn look small just from like looking at the two next to each other.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. And it sucks that that's like part of it. Because on the women's side, you can have, I feel like you don't necessarily need a jacked female to be a champion, but on the men's side, the heavyweight champion, the top of the top. But on the men's side, it's kind of that way.
You talk about the women's division.
Besides Seth, sorry. Let me correct myself. Seth is a one of a kind.
You talk about the women's division. Can I confidently say that Jade Cargill versus Jordynne Grace, that was Jade's best match since she's been in the WWE?
I thought it was an amazing match. That we've seen from one of the best we've for sure seen from Jade. I can't think of any others that really stick out, but I feel like also she's kind of coming along too. Like it's taken a little while, but I think her in ring is catching up, with her look. I said, not all champions have to be jacked. And then you fucking bring up Jade Cargill. But with that said, no, I think she's doing great.
Fun match, great match. I would love to see this maybe go on a little bit longer. I don't know if it was Jordynne Grace brought out the best in Jade Cargill, but Jordynne Grace, she can wrestle. Like she does. She's really good. But Jade, it was a slow thing where she was trying to. It feels like she's trying to find her way, right?
Mm-hmm.
She can't just wrestle and just pancake people and squash people like she did in TNA or in AEW.
AEW, yeah.
She's finding herself. I'm excited to see what she does next. That match got me excited for this title run with her. I've been telling you, I'm kind of over Cargill right now. But last night, what was that? Friday?
Friday.
Friday got me interested in that Jade Cargill title run again.
I'm with you, and she's very confident, like in her shit talking abilities. I don't know if she's like top tier by any means yet, but you feel like she believes in herself, so it's good.
She got to. She got that belt. You better show up or lose your spot, like Jay did.
Well, they're still putting Jay in a qualifier match, right?
Yeah.
They got to yeet. They have to yeet at Elimination Chamber.
It is so apparent that the WWE is wringing this Jey Uso rag until there is no more juice left. They're running out to his song still.
Yeah.
Like it's oh man, this money business is nasty. It makes no sense. You're with your brother again. The Usos are back. You guys talk about so much history that you guys best tag team ever that you guys are still walking out to. It's just Muse.
It's weird. If my 7-year-old son says, "Why don't they come out to the Uso song?" I'm like, "You got to yeet." So I told him, and he just laughed. Yeah, you got to yeet. But just is what it is, I guess.
We could still yeet to the both of them. Like
they're the same song, damn near.
It is literally.
Yeah, just the words are slightly different.
But the words are they highlight. It's just me, Oos. Like it's so loud that it just feels weird. And if Jimmy was on this podcast right now, I'd be like, Jimmy, How do you feel about this, my guy?
Yeah. He's probably like, man, I'm making money. I got my kid. It's whatever.
I got the titles. What am I supposed to be mad about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. True. Let me get over this.
Yeah. Speaking of that qualifier, though, I have to look it up for sure, but I think it's Jay, Bronson Reed, and Americano. Is it the original?
Original.
Americano.
OG. Because the last Americano just lost because Javon. Was it Javon Gunther and? Oh no.
Mm-mm.
No, who was Americano last night? It was with him and Gunther, Javon and Gunther.
No, Dominic was.
Oh yeah, Dominic Mysterio. My bad.
Americano fought Americano, which, by the way, I know it's like the corniest shit in the world, but I'm very excited for that match at WrestleMania when they have, the loser has to take their mask off. Those two are so good, and I low-key, high-key hope that Ludwig gets to keep the gimmick, because I feel like it just adds so much character to him, and we get to see him a lot more. Chad, I don't think needs it, but I can't wait for that. And I hope they don't rush it. I hope it's not like an elimination chamber. They have them as one of the matches. I really hope it's a Mania thing.
I agree with that 100%. Let Ludwig keep this gimmick. Let him keep his little minions.
Yeah.
And let's get Chad back to Gable status. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if that's American made Gable or if we get something totally different.
I hope it's something slightly different. Like the American made stuff was fine. I think he needs to just be more of like when Kurt Angle came back and he was bald and like low key nuts. And he had the mouthpiece. That's what I need. Yeah. Crazy Gable.
Crazy Gable. Yeah. I'm with that.
Yeah.
What else? You want to talk about?
I have so many notes and I know we have such short time, so I'm just going to like rapid fire to you. Okay. Trick Williams killed the mic Friday, then basically whooped Ray Phoenix. Right.
Love it.
Good match, but Trick talking about Sammy, it was very funny.
Hey, WWE, if you're going to sit there and juice the ooze, juice Trick Williams. Yeah. Like, put more into Trick. Trick is over. He is over like Rover, and I say it every time he gets picked up or every time we talk about him. Him beating Ray Phoenix, another feather in his cap. He is, that's a politically correct term no more, but he's the man.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Good match. Some more rapid fire. Cody's going to the chamber.
Oh,
what was the thought, like from a storytelling perspective? Do you think that Drew was trying to help Sammy? Is it just that he's not afraid of Sammy? He's beat Sammy, so he'd rather have him win than Cody or Jacob? Because he was really trying to get Sammy that win, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know, because I mean Jacob put hands on McIntyre, so maybe it's just get back.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, like, why is he helping Sammy though? Like, Drew was trying to help Sammy win that match against Cody and Jacob, to go into the chamber. So
easier competition. I can beat Sammy. I'm gonna have a hard time with Jacob, and I'm gonna have a hard time with Cody.
Yeah, I think we're easing, and I could be 100% wrong. I could be like one of those people who kept saying John Cena is going to be heel soon, or wanted him to be. But I think we're getting close with Cody. I think we're getting close.
What did they say, Highlander Cody?
Yeah. Some more rapid fire. We already talked about the crate. We talked about Steph.
Let's go back real quick. You never commented, and I was waiting for your text. What did you think about that Cody Rhodes shirt?
Oh, it was fine. It reminds me of a lot of the it's for kids, but it reminds me of the shirts that there's a company named Homage that I get a lot of. I'm going to start wearing them on this podcast because I was gifted a bunch of wrestling shirts from that website. So I'm just going to start wearing them, but it's like cartoonish, they're fun. They're like old school, feel like 80s. And that's what the Cody one felt like, was just like an older t-shirt that WWE or WWF at the time would have sold in the 80s. Yeah. I didn't mind it. For kids, I'd probably never wear it. I don't think I'd ever wear a Cody Rhodes shirt, to be honest, but
I like his logo. He was on Kelly and Mark and Kelly in the morning.
Wow. Okay. All right. I haven't checked that out in a hot minute since
Regis.
Regis, yeah. Okay.
It'd be on the background sometimes, you know.
I get it. It comes on after the news. So as soon as it comes on, I change it though. It's just I don't know. I don't dig that show anymore. I don't dig their chemistry. It's just not, I'd rather just listen to music or whatever. But
you talk about
hey, to each his own though. To each his own.
All right, next rapid.
Penta, number one contender for the IC title, going to go up against Dom. I don't know if they said when that is. If they did, I missed it. But that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I like where they're going with Penta right now. You see, slowly but surely, they're figuring out Penta's entrance. They're figuring out what to do with Penta. He went from flames to sparkles in the ring. Penta's a star. I mean, it's simple.
I think at some point he gets that title. I hope it's not like super quick. I'd love to have a back and forth between Penta and Dom. And also, Dom being caught up in that, Liv being caught up in what she's caught up in, just adds to more storytelling with the Judgment Day. So excited for that. I already touched on Americano versus Americano. So I guess we just have to. Becky was good. When Becky first went heel, I was on this podcast saying I just don't believe it. Like, it's not good, her being mean. But this like batshit crazy, like female mock up or mocking of what's the word I'm looking for? Imitation. There we go. Of our current U.S. president, just in a female wrestler, it's great. And she's doing so well with it. She fucking just seemed like legitimately crazy last night. Now, I don't know if I'm excited for AJ Lee again. Last time we saw AJ in a match, it was
yeah.
But maybe she's been training. I didn't anticipate her being a part-timer coming back, like as part-time as she has been. But I guess we'll see it in the ring. And also, I feel like Becky can just has solid matches with everybody, similar to my King Gunther. So I guess we'll see how that plays out. But what do you think about that?
AJ Lee, I'd love for you to stick around, but you can't call out all these top women and just leave. Like, we need you on TV. We need you to be around. You called out every top woman, and you said how great they are and how you want to wrestle with them. Well, then do it. Like, don't. I'm all for it. She's gonna have to figure it out. We seen the same thing with Nikki Bella. The first early matches of Nikki Bella was god awful, and then these latest ones, solid performances.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you can be in the training room and everything like that, but it's not in front of thousands of people on camera, live TV. So she needs to get the bumps in. She needs to get the rounds in on actual TV, the actual show, the actual production. And the more she does that, the more I think we'll get more excited to see AJ Lee in singles.
Yeah. Well, we have another week and some change before Elimination Chamber before we see it. So hopefully maybe she gets like some type of like tag match, her Maxine against Becky and Natty. Which I had this, I'm not going to say it because people will come after me, but Natty gets such a huge pop when her music hits. But when her music hits, it just sounds like it's Brett, like the very beginning.
Yeah, that guitar.
Yeah, but anyways, Natty's fucking great. I'm not meaning to poo-poo on Natty, but every time I was like, man, she gets a big pop. Like, because all we watching this house is wrestling, watching some older matches, and then even last night. It's just, that's the instant reaction when you hear that riff, and then you're like, oh, yeah, okay. Hey, what's up, Natty?
Yeah. Maxine Dupree for laying it on her last night, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Maxine looking like $1 million. I guess the last thing from this week, we just got to address the elephant in the room. My King Gunther will not be going to Elimination Chamber, but one of my son's favorites, Mr. Bouncy himself, will be in there. Javon Evans. Really excited to see what Javon Evans does in the chamber. That was actually a surprise to me. I didn't think he was going to be the one. I agree. Shout out to whoever decided to do that. That's great. Back in creative, because I thought for sure it was Gunther. Then I was like, well, maybe they find a way to get Dom in there. 100% didn't think Javon Evans was going to win.
Yeah, I Javon Evans continues to make the WWE executives have no choice but to put this dude in position.
Yeah.
What he did, that huge cutter off the top of the turnbuckle, it went viral.
Yeah.
All the wrestling blogs, everything was posting how high he was. Such a great move, and he's gonna do the same thing. Best believe he's doing it off the chamber.
Yeah.
Who's eating it? I don't know. I
think back to Montez Ford when he climbed and came down. Like, and Javon Evans, I can't wait to see what he does. Oba, which I want to touch on, talk about Oba here for just a sec. Him, Oba, and Trick, like those three can just be around for years, it feels like, and just dominate.
The evolution, man. That's the next installment of the WWE. It's in good hands. The WWE is in great hands.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, pro wrestling in general is in great hands. I mean, we've seen so many people just, I mean, we opened up with MJF and Zilla.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I agree with you. Those three right there, man, top tier.
And while we were away, apologies to the listeners. I was out of town all last week on a work trip to sunny Los Angeles, but it was a little dreary last week, except for the last day I was there. But our boy Manny too. Our boy Manny got his matches in over at TNA. So yeah, lot to be excited about in wrestling. A lot to be excited about.
Salute.
Salute to our brother Manny. Oba, is he going to sign with Raw or is he going to sign with SmackDown? I don't mind them dragging it out, but also like with the look that Rusev gave him, like, is that his first feud? You know?
I don't know. Sheamus and Rusev gave us some bangers, so
yeah.
I don't. Rusev doesn't tickle my fancy,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it should be. Maybe it's Kit. Maybe it's Kit Wilson.
No, Kit. Okay, that can be Oba's like first real feud. I do like Kit, and I think that at some point he could be like one of those like mid-card guys that is just kind of flirts with the top tier picture years down the road. But like right now, the character's funny. I get it, but that can't be Oba's first. Like he squashed him. Just let it be. You know what I mean? Just let it be.
Hey, Toxic's over. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's way over. Exactly. But I just don't want that to be Oba's first feud.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Would you want him in like would you like his first feud to be somebody of his stature, like a heavyweight? Or would you want
So I kind of don't mind the Rusev thing, because Rusev is like stupidly athletic, especially for his build. Very strong. He's a decorated wrestler, you know, for the past, when did he start? 2010, I think, 2011, somewhere in there. So yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. I would like that. And then just Oba on to bigger and, you know, bigger beasts, if you will.
I just don't think Rusev's a heel enough. Like we haven't seen him as like a quote unquote bad guy.
Well, I mean, he's a heel. Problem with Rusev, at least in WWE, it seems, I don't think he had this trouble as much in AEW. Like the mic work isn't great. And before he had Lana, you know, who would talk and was like kind of that mouthpiece for him. But I don't know. Jesus, I just pulled out my headphones. I'm cool with that as his first feud, and I think Rusev can be a heel, can be a dastardly heel, just not necessarily on the mic.
How about that weird? We'll go on to our wrestler of the week here shortly, but I had it in my notes when Sami Zayn, I think it was Saturday Night's Main Event, had his Island of Misfit Toys. We see part 2 of that versus the MFTs. Who do we have? We had the MFTs versus Carmelo Hayes, Dragunov, Nakamura, Apollo Crews, salute to Apollo Crews, and Cardona.
Yeah.
So random.
Yeah. It was very random. Yeah. I'm ready for Tama to kind of go and do his own thing.
I agree.
I think I was texting you this, like I would love like a solo run from him, even if he's kind of hanging with the MFT still. Like, I want him in that U.S. title picture and then have Solo in something else, you know? Or even at some point, a feud with him and Solo.
I would dig that. That's what I hope they move towards. But then it's also like, damn, well, what do we do with this dude Tala and Tonga and JC Mateo?
Listen, they've let go of better people. WWE. I'll just say that.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, that's true. All right. Do you want to jump into Wrestler of the Week?
I do. You want me to go first?
Shoot.
Your boy's bouncy. Your boy is bouncy. Shows a big vote of confidence. Obviously, there's no doubt that he's a star, but a big vote of confidence for him that WWE's put him in that chamber. Excuse me. And he just continues to impress with like the crazy athletic shit he can do. And I think he'll just continue to get better on the mic. He'll get better talking and just be more comfortable, right? At times he looks a little nervous, but maybe that's just how he is as a person too. He's also young, but man, what a star in ring, like ridiculous. So yeah, Javon Evans.
I take Javon Evans' nervousness as excitement. Like, holy shit,
Mhm.
I'm here with Randy Orton. Holy shit, I'm here with
Yeah,
Gunn.
that's true.
Like, it's the kid's 21 years old, bro.
Yeah.
21. He's a kid.
Mhm.
Literally a kid jumping in there, working with world-renowned wrestlers. He Shawn Michaels put the rocket on his back, and Triple H is helping him on this main roster now. And he has everything. He has the world in his hands, man. It's gonna.
Yeah.
I hope he does something great with it. My wrestler of the week was also Javon Evans.
Ah, there we go.
He ate those chops. He told Dom to get his ass in the ring. Don't be scary.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it's a solid match. I don't think I've seen a match of Javon Evans where I'm not excited. I literally got off my chair when we had 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. I was a little behind you, and when you text that devil emoji, I was like, what happened? But yeah, that was he's a star, bro. He's great.
Now, on the flip side of that, with that triple threat match, the qualifying match, because Gunther choked the living life out of Dragon Lee, and then Dragon Lee comes back, hits him with the bell. Is this leading up to something with Dragon Lee and Gunther?
Probably, but I think he's just gonna. It's not gonna. I mean, if Gunther is taking out Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, and can't just quickly dismiss of Dragon Lee in a match, then that's a problem. So I think, yeah.
That I text you this, and I was thinking, Dragon Lee obviously isn't going to beat Gunther in no way, shape, or form. Gunther has been known to make people bleed, aka Jimmy Uso, and he has put people out. You talk about Cena, Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
If he puts out Dragon Lee, who's going to save Dragon Lee? Has to be Rey Mysterio, right?
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, as we know, is in his 50s. We know that the greatest luchador of all time is on out the door. Is this a good setup for Gunther, Rey Mysterio, WrestleMania, and he puts Rey out?
I don't mind that, and I think just adding to the legacy of Gunther is great, retiring legends. But a small piece of me, maybe a big piece of me, would rather have it be Dom that retires Rey. That's what I would like. Because I still think Gunther, there's a smorgasbord of stars that are coming up on, time to retire or leaving for the next couple of years. So I don't think you necessarily have to have him retire Rey. I'd love for that to be Dom. And also the size difference. Again, we go back talking about visuals. Like, yeah, Rey was like a giant killer, did all these cool things, but that was 30, 40 years ago, right? Or however long it was. And I just would like that honor to go to Dom. And I think that would just help his legacy too, right? Like, oh yeah, I retired my deadbeat dad.
Oh yeah, he'll be able to talk about that for the next 15, 20
years. Yeah. So
okay. All right. Well, Dragon Lee, pump your brakes, man. You don't want those problems.
Gotta chill, bro. All those smacks hurt.
He's gonna
chops
be
hurt.
pissed too. You cost him the qualifying match. Oh, it's gonna be
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah, poor guy.
All right. Well, anything else we didn't cover?
I don't think so.
Chamber next week.
Yep, Chamber next week. We'll probably have all but one on each side, I think.
Yep.
Or maybe I'm wrong. No, I would assume they wouldn't do a qualifying match that SmackDown before. So yeah, we should have the whole kit and caboodle, as the kids in the 50s said.
There's a lot of things that the kids in the 50s said that we can't say now.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Hey, if you are in the greater Salt Lake City area, I'll be at the Masonic Temple for Fierce Challenger Series 18. This is a kickboxing and Muay Thai event. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come on out at the Masonic Temple. Doors open at 4. Fights start at 5. And we also have our 10-year anniversary for Fierce Fighting Championship. March 7th at the Masonic Temple, headlined by Joe Haro, who is Utah's #1 bantamweight. Co-main event is Mike Jones.
Dang.
Okay.
Who?
There you go. Waiting for it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mike Jones. I'm trying to get Mike Jones to walk out Mike Jones at his bare knuckle fighting event. I think that'd be really dope.
Yeah, that would be dope.
And salute.
You got his phone number. You have Mike Jones, the other Mike Jones' phone number. Just give him a call.
I was gonna say he just got the number back. He lost it for a while, but he got it back.
281-330-8004.
Call Mike Jones up on the low.
Yeah.
March 7th at the Masonic Temple, 10-year anniversary, huge event. FierceFightingChampionship.com.
Get you some essential oils. Follow us. Figure the Number 4 podcast everywhere you listen, watch, consume. Gang, gang.